Hi guys, in this video I'm going to unbox the Honor Magic V2. This arrived today via DHL and I'm really thrilled and looking forward to this unboxing and using this smartphone. Since I first saw the concept of the Honor Magic V2 and since I knew that there will be a global version of the smartphone, I knew I had to have it and try it. Because two reasons: it's incredibly thin for a foldable, and even in comparison to normal candy bar phones, it's very thin, and the aspect ratio of the front screen is very normal, like a normal smartphone. So it's very usable on the front, and then you can fold it open and enjoy the huge inner screen. So without further ado, let's dig into the package. Okay, let's do this. Actually, I didn't watch a lot of unboxing videos because I wanted to preserve this special moment. Always skip the unboxing part of all the reviews I watched and stuff like this. So let's cut the seal. Box gets opened. You just slide it out. It's again a black box with golden font, so very premium, high quality presentation. And there is a magnetic latch, very nice. You just open it and there it is on top. And it has all the standard advice, so do not remove interior screen protector, do not press the interior screen with sharp objects, keep your phone away from devices that are sensitive to magnets. It has magnets here, 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 and everywhere. Very also a good idea to highlight it. You may notice slight creases at the center of the interior screen or slight sounds during folding and unfolding. This is normal, and please feel safe to use it. And of course, the phone contains precision components. Avoid exposing it to liquid, sand or dust that could damage the internal components. Another thing that I found quite exciting about this phone is that it's very thin and the aspect ratio of the outer screen is great, but this doesn't come with a lot of compromises. So the camera seems to be quite capable. The software, I don't know, we have to see it, but also the internal components are quite performant. So this is great. So let's see what's in the box additionally. Also a very nice matte black box inside. So you have the SIM card ejector pin tool. You have a USB-C charging cable, and you have also, not standard, a case. And this case also comes with hinge protection. And as I pre-ordered, I also got this case. This is made from carbon fibers, it's aramid, and this doesn't have hinge protection, and I don't know why there was this symbol on the sticker, because it doesn't turn. So we have two cases, one made from aramid, one made from artificial leather, and the leather one has hinge protection, the other one does not. Both have a kickstand, and I really have to see what I will be using in the future. Okay, the box, let's put the box to the side, then we can open the whole thing already. There it is. Oh man. I mean, looking at the ports, looking at the buttons, the buttons, it's crazy how thin this is. And we will have some other foldable smartphones next to me to compare it. It's crazy. Also, it's absolutely fantastic how high quality this smartphone feels and how good the hinge feels. And opening and closing mechanism quite satisfying. Wow. It's quite funny. I mean, if you would have told me 6 months ago that I will buy a Chinese smartphone, an Honor smartphone, I mean, I would have laughed, right? Because I was an Apple fan, and I mean, I had Android phones in the past and stuff like this, but in general, I was an avid Apple user. And then I stumbled in the world of foldable smartphones again. I had a Galaxy Fold 3 in the past, wasn't very satisfied with this device due to the very narrow front screen. And then I purchased the Pixel Fold, and then the OnePlus Open. And I mean, right now I'm totally addicted to this kind of phones, but also addicted to Android and the variety that comes with being an Android user. I find it totally cool to have all these options and all these exciting new devices. Yeah, that just came to my mind when I had this and read Honor. That's just a side note. Okay, back to the unboxing. So let's compare it. This is on the left. You have the OnePlus Open. Also, not a very thick device, but holding it next to the Honor, you can see that the Honor is a lot thinner. Comparing it to the Pixel Fold, yeah, so there's no comparison. I mean, the Pixel Fold is quite heavy and also quite thick. And also, the aspect ratio is quite interesting. And here again, you can see how much thinner the Honor is. Very nice. So these two, the OnePlus Open and the Honor Magic V2, kind of have a similar aspect ratio. The Honor is a little bit taller, and I think also the screen in the front is a little bit wider than the OnePlus Open. And the Pixel Fold is a completely different animal. I mean, this is wider and it's shorter, and it has this kind of passport style aspect ratio, which I really, really like. I have to say, I find it awesome because it's really good for one-handed use. But for the past weeks, I really preferred the OnePlus Open in contrast to the Pixel Fold because of this aspect ratio and because of the really awesome inner screen, the nearly creaseless inner screen, and really looking forward to using the Magic V2. And it's really mind-boggling. I really have to say it, and I don't want to annoy you, but it's mind-boggling how thin and high quality this device is. I mean, what? And let's open it again. And also the crease is, you can see it, but it's nearly unnoticeable, especially when you run your finger across it. Very, very minimal. Similar to the OnePlus Open, but I would say even in comparison with the OnePlus Open, which is very good in terms of crease size, this is better. This has less of a crease. Awesome. And again, the Pixel Fold, I mean, the Pixel Fold it's really like having a book, right? With the center crease, very deep crease, very visible, but not as problematic when you have two apps side by side, but problematic when you kind of want to read a web page and the text is distorted in the middle of the screen, and I should have wiped my fingerprints. Okay, so I think, yeah, let's turn the device on. and then I will set up the device and will come back to you with some first minutes impressions, and then I will record another first impressions video this evening to give you my first impressions after a day of use. This runs Magic OS, and I will see how the experience with Magic OS is. I mean, I heard mixed opinions. Some say it's okay, some say it's really lacking in comparison to the OnePlus operating system, Oxygen OS or One UI from Samsung. And what I noticed right away, when the screen is turned on, there is no way you can see the crease even when you tilt it against light. So that's fantastic. So I will pause the video now, set up the device, and then come back to you. So I just finished the setup process, and it's now not fully set up. It's set up. It has all my apps. I was able to copy them from my other smartphone. So as always with Android, it's a very smooth and great process to copy all your apps over, and they're now installing. I need to set up my SIM card, and I need to get used to the operating system because that's still quite new for me. Figure all the settings out and stuff like this. But first impression, of course, is, I mean, it looks very nice. The screen looks crisp and bright and sharp. And I also like the way the folders look. So first impression, very good. So let's go into the overhead cam. I mean, it never gets old to unfold these smartphones, and especially when you have these great animated wallpapers. So as you can see, when you unfold it, also the wallpaper, all this flower petal unfolds. Very, very nice. Again, crease barely visible. That's awesome. And yeah, I think it will take some time to getting used to the software. So you have, when you swipe left, you have the notification center. When you swipe right, you have the control center, and you also can swipe left and right to switch between control center and navigation center. And what I will try immediately is to see how multitasking works. So multi-window. Okay, so what I read is, and that's what I wanted to test first, is that there is no taskbar, right? So when you open an app, there is no taskbar, right? You cannot push down here to get some kind of taskbar. But what they have is, if you swipe from the side and hold, you get this mini taskbar. You can configure it to have some apps there, and you can also click more to get more apps. And now I can, for example, take Amazon, and have a normal multitasking view. And then I can resize the windows, stuff like this. If I want to have a new window, I just pull it out from the side, take the new app, and just exchange them. So very, very easy. Even if you don't have a taskbar, you can just slide it out from the side, and that's, for me, more than enough. Of course, yeah, and this will also be reflected in the multitasking view, so you can just come back to your split view. I don't know if it's possible to have a third window. Let's just try it. Let's take Amazon. No, you can exchange it. You cannot open it as a floating window, I think. What's happening when I press it? Ah, okay. Interesting. Next. Sup. So you have floating windows. And you can enlarge it. You can go back to your split view. And there it opens. So that's very nice and surprising, because I didn't know that. I mean, I will make an in-depth video about the multitasking capabilities of the Honor Magic V2, but this is actually very promising, because I like to have two windows open and then pull up a third window, calculator or password manager, what have you. And that's great that this is possible, and this I didn't see it in any of the reviews. So I will now finish setting up the device, and then in the evening I will do a very early first impressions video, and I definitely will talk about all these things that I will find out until then. Thanks for watching, see you this evening, and take care, bye.